What's going on, everybody? It is Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today it is November 20th, so it's sort of getting to the end of November, almost into December. We're getting into those Q4 sales. Let me show you what's been selling for me recently. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to share here with you guys was this Mitchell & Ness Barry Sanders Detroit Lions throwback jersey. Now this is something I picked up in my last video. It was a big pallet full of clothing. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it down in the description below. It's a Dick's Sporting Goods liquidation pallet, all kinds of clothing. But this was something that came out of there. So as you can see, I listed it for $100. You see the things crossed out. It doesn't show you, but if you did look on my store, I accepted a best offer of $75 for this. I only had the one, so I just figured let it go. I've got a whole bunch of other jerseys. I think they're all very similar. There's a couple different ones, but you know, hopefully I see those ones move out quick as well. But you know, 75 bucks for this thing, pretty good in my opinion. Just, you know, full disclosure here, this is one that doesn't have tags, so it's sort of a new other. With tags, I think I would have got closer to 140 MSRP on these. This, and I think all the Mitchell & Ness jerseys that I have is about $250, so someone's getting a good deal at $75 for sure. Next up, you'll see this Nautica sweater. I did an Instagram story a while ago where I picked this up. I was pretty excited about it. It was probably almost a year ago now. I don't remember the exact time frame, but I've had it for a while. Best offer. Same thing, I accepted exactly $75 for this. This particular Salvation Army, I probably paid maybe between $4 to $6. It's a pretty inexpensive store. It's a really cool sweater, right? It's like a knit sweater. It's got some, I guess these are, I don't know if they're ducks. Yeah, I guess they're ducks flying off. Kind of reminds me of Super Mario, to be honest. Were pretty cool. So vintage sweater sold for $75. I accepted a best offer. You know, pretty nice little, typical of this time of the year, you know, sweaters, jackets, you know, clothing, heavier clothing for the winter weather. That's a lot of the stuff I've been selling recently, and you'll see that. Next up, I sold two of these to one person. You can see right here, it says sold two. They're to the same person. We did combined shipping. These also came from that liquidation pallet. It's a fleece, I think it's fleece. It's basically just a golf pullover sweater. It's nothing fancy. They are cool. I've got about, I don't know, maybe 10. I can't remember the exact numbers. Maybe 10 of the black ones and maybe 8 of the purple ones. But I sold the first two. You know, that's my full asking price. I think I valued them around $50. I listed them at $49.98. They are listed on Facebook Marketplace as well. But I've already sold two of these as well. Also from that pallet, so that pallet is, I basically went through the good stuff and listed it. I'm cleaning up stuff currently, and then I got to sort through the rest. I've already donated a bunch of stuff that's already just either, it's not sellable, essentially. So here we go. It's like an outdoor wear. I've never really heard of it, and I might be saying this wrong. It's Skita. Maybe it's an abbreviation for something. I'm not really sure, but I think it's like outdoor or hunting type stuff, maybe even military. If you know, leave it down in the comments below. I'm not really sure, but I do know this brand does sell pretty well and for good money. Like I said, I never picked it up before, just when I checked out comps. I was pretty interested. I will be looking out for this for sure. So it is a bolo, and it's just a nice little green pullover sweater. You know, it's size medium, and it sold right away as I listed it. I think I got a best offer on Poshmark the same day, and I was going back and forth with somebody, and before it sold on Poshmark, somebody just sniped it here on eBay and paid $31.98. So that was a pretty good sale. Next up, a Billy Bong jacket. I paid $8 for this at Goodwill. It wasn't in a video or anything. This was just before Halloween. It was, I think, the day before, 2 days before Halloween, because this was in my trunk and we went to Halloween Haunt in Canada's Wonderland, and somebody I was with didn't have a jacket, so they wore this jacket. I had it in the trunk, so pretty cool. Got to use it, or I didn't personally get to use it. It wouldn't fit me. It's a cool jacket though. So $8, got a one night use out of it and sold it pretty quickly for $35 plus shipping. It is a really nice Billy Bong jacket. It's sort of like a work style jacket. They're calling it Garage Collection, which makes sense. It looks like a Carhartt or Dickies type jacket, but 35 bucks, 8 into 35, pretty good flip. Now I picked this one up, and maybe an Enderman. I still have the Enderman, or whatever they're called, from Minecraft. They're just little figures, brand new in box. Somebody had said that I got this when I was garage sailing in the summer. Somebody had said that their kids got these for Christmas and they sat on the shelf and they never opened them. So I picked them up, I think, for a couple bucks a piece. And as you can see, crossed out here, best offer. I think you have to look at my store. I forget this one exactly, but I believe it was right around $40 for this plus shipping. And I only paid a couple dollars for this, so pretty cool, brand new in box. Minecraft stuff still sells really well, and being that we're getting to the holiday season, you're going to see a lot of toys and stuff like that sell, this time of year. Speaking of toys, this is something I've had for a while. When I was doing the bin stores more frequently, I haven't done them in a while. This was something I found. I found about 5 of them. I think I have 1 left still. And you break this egg open, and there's like the little stuffy inside where I don't know what you call it, but it's got the sequence where you push it, and then you can see a heart, and then you push it the other way, whatever. You can kind of see that on right there, I guess, right? I think that's the belly of the stuffy. Regardless, this guy sold for, oops, sorry, there we go. This guy sold for about $24. I can't remember. I would have got this probably maybe on a $10 day, maybe a little cheaper than that. I don't really remember. It's been a while ago. So this isn't a great flip. I did sell a couple last Christmas for closer to, I think, like the $45 price point. And when I did my purge and went through everything earlier this year, I did a lot of more updated pricing for what I thought stuff was worth. So this went down. So I did make money on the first 2 or 3 that I sold. Now the last 2 I'm going to sell for about $25. So, I'm trying to get rid of these things and make a little money at the same time. Not trying to get rich or anything like that, but I do think the other one will probably sell before Christmas as well. This was from a yard sale video where I picked up all the Ninja Turtles, and full disclosure, I have not listed any of the Ninja Turtles yet. They've been just sitting in a bin. I'm thinking about running an auction. I was thinking about doing them in a whatnot, one at a time. I just don't really feel like I want to list them all individually, so I'll either list them as a lot on eBay, or if I did want to do them individually, it would definitely be on whatnot. But for the time being, I had listed the van, and it sold right away within a week for $45. And the week before that, I don't think I shared it with you guys, but I had sold the foot soldier car. It was like looked like the Batmobile or something, but it's meant for the foot soldiers from Ninja Turtles or foot, whatever they were called. I think they were foot something. Can't even remember. That's terrible. But regardless, it sold for around the same thing. I think between $40 and $50. So this was a quick sale. Why did it take me so long to list this? Because I didn't really know what I was going to do, if I was going to list them all together. And I wasn't sure if it was complete. You know what? I honestly think this is almost complete. I think I was missing a missile or something. So I just put incomplete, listed it, and it sold right away. It could have got more money if it was all together. Same with the car, the little Ninja Turtle car thing that I had as well. I sold it as, I think, incomplete because I'm not really sure that it was all there. And that's totally fine to do on eBay. If you're not sure if you have most of the items, you can put 90% complete. If you're unsure completely, I just put incomplete and put all the parts and pieces in there, and the buyer can make up their mind if they want to buy it or not. This person obviously bought it for $45 plus shipping. Next up here we have a jersey. Now this jersey came from, probably no surprise if you've been watching the channel recently, it came from an antique mall, one in Tilsonburg, and it didn't come from the guy I generally buy stuff from, but I did buy this a while ago for I think about $15 or $20, not a whole lot of money, and I knew it would take the right person because it is a kid size. This is like a kid's jersey. I did take measurements of it, as you can see down here. We got a chest measurement, and I believe under here it probably had the length. Try to put as much information and show all the details you can, but this is certainly a cute jersey. If it was adult size, I would wear this thing all the time. I think this is awesome. But because it's a kid's jersey, you're going to have to find the right parent who's looking for something like this. But it is worth a good amount of money. So I probably could have got a little more than $65, but I think I'm just under what I've seen some other ones listed for, thinking maybe, mine would sell first if, people were looking for it. I knew it was going to be kind of a longer tail item, like I said, just because it's not an individual item. It's a parent looking for a kid, and and all the things have to match up. So for that reason, I listed it a little bit lower, but $65 is still pretty good for a jersey of any kind. And considering I paid, I think, like I said, $15 to $20 for this thing, pretty good flip. The last thing here, I got from a local friend who does storage unit buys. He's always listing stuff on Facebook Marketplace. He's quite the character, and I seen he listed this one morning on Facebook Marketplace and said, come to my yard sale, So I came to the yard sale, checked it out. I think I grabbed a few other small things, some Furbies and other things he had listed that are for sale at his yard sale that day. This guy only does local sales, so he's usually got some pretty cool stuff. Now this was actually kind of interesting. I took it all apart. I did not clean the pieces, and if we go down probably to the description here, I probably said this could be complete, but I'm selling it as complete as if I'm sure if all the pieces are in fact included. This box came with storage units, and there will be some cleaning required. Okay, so the reason why I said that is because when I pulled all these apart, there were some sticky pieces and some gross pieces. I could have soaked them and cleaned them. It just was going to be so time consuming. So what I decided to do is I packaged them all up in these nice little bags. So the same bags that I use for like t-shirts. When I say if I list a t-shirt, I'll fold it up, put it in the bag, put it in a bin, and then it's ready to be put in a poly bag to be shipped after. It's the same bags. The instruction manuals, all that stuff. So I did list that it was potentially complete, but I'm listing it incomplete. And then I did say that it did need to be cleaned because I didn't want to clean these pieces. And I put it up for auction. I think I started it at, I don't know if it's what I started at actually, probably, I usually start auctions at 99 cents, sometimes $10 if I paid up for something, but I'm going to say I started this one pretty low, 99 cents, and it got up to $92 plus shipping. And I did ship this thing out, November 11th, so it should be pretty close to on its way. I don't anticipate any problems. I mean, the person says the pieces are dirty. It's in the description, so I just kind of have to refer to that. As far as pieces go, I think it says on the box here, should include, right there, 984 pieces. Now I was counting every single little itty bitty piece, and I got like 1,026 or something like that. So that kind of was like, I'm like, well, I have too many. Am I counting too many things? And instead of overthinking it, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to say this is complete. And then the more I thought about it, I don't think I ever would feel like it was complete unless I put it all together myself, and I would not enjoy that at all. So, for me, incomplete, $92. And like I said, I think I paid $10 for this thing. So pretty good flip for me. Yeah. So this week I've been working a lot on the liquidation buy. I've been cleaning, listing, getting things up. So I haven't been sourcing, and I probably won't source for a few more weeks just because I need to go through all this stuff and get it listed. When you spend a big chunk of money like that, it's a really good idea to get everything out of your investment you possibly can. So I'm going to spend a lot of time on that. I did go to Goodwill on Friday. That, right after I say that, I'm telling you I've already went somewhere, which is kind of funny. But they had a 50% off sale. I bought a VCR for $5.29. It was half of that, so I paid, $2.75, whatever it wound up being, not too much. I bought a Zoo York hoodie, which would have been $8 for $4. Also, I think a long sleeve shirt, the same brand. 2 pairs of shoes that would normally be $8 and change for $4 and change. So I bought 5 items, but I don't anticipate myself going to the thrift store this week coming unless I see a sale or something coming up. I'm going to focus on just getting all that stuff listed from the pallet. If you guys do like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. Until next time, take care, stay safe, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.